Over the past 2 years, OpenAI hasn't just released powerful AI models, it has quietly become the launchpad for a new generation of rival AI companies. Some of the most influential people inside OpenAI, the researchers, the founders, the architects behind the models, chose to walk away and build something else. This isn't about normal job switching. These exits reshaped the AI race itself. Today, we're tracing that story from the earliest departures to the most recent ones, and how each exit changed the balance of power in artificial intelligence. Before we dive in, if you haven't yet, hit that like button and subscribe to NeuroWire Signal, your go-to channel for the latest in AI and tech. We simplify complex technologies and deliver them straight to you in an engaging way. Dario Amodei, the exit that started it all. To understand what's happening now, we need to start with the departure that set the tone. Dario Amodei was one of OpenAI's most senior research leaders. He served as vice president of research and played a key role in developing GPT-2 and early GPT-3 safety work. But inside OpenAI, tensions were growing around how fast models should scale and how much priority safety should have. In 2021, Amodei left OpenAI along with several other senior researchers. They didn't disappear into big tech. Instead, they founded Anthropic. Anthropic positioned itself as a direct philosophical counterweight to OpenAI. Where OpenAI was accelerating deployment, Anthropic emphasized alignment, interpretability, and cautious scaling. Their Claude models became a serious alternative to ChatGPT, and by 2023 and 2024, Anthropic was backed by billions from Google and Amazon. This exit proved one thing clearly: OpenAI talent could leave and immediately create a world-class competitor. The calm before the storm. For a while, OpenAI appeared stable on the outside. ChatGPT exploded in popularity, partnerships with Microsoft deepened, and OpenAI became the most recognizable AI brand on Earth. But internally, cracks were forming. Researchers began publicly questioning governance, safety priorities, and the growing pressure to commercialize at speed. Those tensions would explode in 2024. Ilya Sutskever, the most important departure. In May 2024, OpenAI lost its most influential technical mind. Ilya Sutskever wasn't just an employee, he was a co-founder, the chief scientist, and one of the most respected figures in modern deep learning. His fingerprints were on nearly every major OpenAI breakthrough. His departure came after months of internal turmoil, including disagreements over leadership, safety direction, and long-term goals. When Sutskever announced he was leaving, the AI community understood immediately that this was not a routine exit. Shortly after leaving, Sutskever revealed his new venture, Safe Superintelligence Inc. Unlike typical startups racing to release products, this company had a singular mission: build superintelligent AI, but only if it can be made genuinely safe. No consumer apps, no rushed deployments, and no shortcuts. The company raised massive funding almost instantly, despite having no public product. That alone showed how much credibility Sutskever carried. His exit marked a turning point. If OpenAI's chief scientist believed safety required a new company entirely, others were bound to follow. Jan Leike, safety over speed. One of those people was Jan Leike. Leike led OpenAI's Super Alignment team, a group specifically tasked with ensuring future AI systems don't act against human interests. In theory, this team represented OpenAI's long-term responsibility. In practice, Leike became increasingly vocal about internal priorities, shifting away from safety research. In mid-2024, he publicly announced his departure, stating that OpenAI's safety culture had weakened. Soon after, he joined Anthropic. This was more than a job change. It was a symbolic migration. One of OpenAI's top safety leaders moved directly to the company founded by former OpenAI researchers who left for the same reasons years earlier. It reinforced the idea that Anthropic was becoming the main destination for researchers who believed safety should come before speed. John Schulman, another co-founder, walks away. Just a few months later, another foundational figure followed a similar path. John Schulman was a co-founder of OpenAI and a key contributor to reinforcement learning techniques that made ChatGPT usable in the real world. RLHF, reinforcement learning from human feedback, was central to OpenAI's success, and Schulman helped design it. In August 2024, Schulman announced he was leaving OpenAI. Like Leike, he joined Anthropic. His reasoning was straightforward. He wanted to focus more deeply on alignment and hands-on research, rather than product-driven development cycles. With Schulman's move, Anthropic gained yet another architect of modern language model training. By late 2024, Anthropic was no longer just a rival. It had become the primary alternative vision for advanced AI development. Quick pause. If you're enjoying this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to NeuroWire Signal. We bring the latest AI battles and tech breakthroughs directly to you, so you're always ahead of the curve. Mira Murati, the most public exit. Then came the departure that caught mainstream attention. Mira Murati was OpenAI's chief technology officer and one of the most visible faces of the company. She regularly appeared in interviews, product launches, and public discussions about AI's future. In September 2024, Murati announced she was leaving OpenAI. At first, details were scarce, but it soon became clear that she wasn't stepping away from AI. She was building something new. Murati founded Thinking Machines Lab, an AI startup focused on transparency, customization, and human-AI collaboration. Unlike Anthropic or Safe Superintelligence, this company aimed to rethink how AI tools integrate with human workflows, not just model scaling. What made this exit especially significant was what followed. The talent migration begins. After Murati launched Thinking Machines Lab, a wave of OpenAI researchers followed her. Luke Metz, a respected model researcher, joined the company. Barrett Zoff, who previously led model preparation at OpenAI, also made the move. Several engineers and scientists who had worked on core systems quietly transitioned over the following months. This wasn't a coincidence. It was a coordinated talent shift. For the first time, OpenAI wasn't just losing individuals, it was losing teams. By early 2025, Thinking Machines Lab had already released early tools and APIs, signaling that it wasn't just an idea, it was an operational competitor built by people who knew OpenAI's systems from the inside. Why these exits matter. What makes these departures different from normal Silicon Valley turnover is timing. All of this happened while OpenAI was at the peak of its influence. Instead of leaving a struggling company, these leaders walked away from the most powerful AI lab in the world. That tells us something important. These exits weren't about money or prestige. They were about control, direction, and philosophy. Some believed OpenAI was moving too fast. Others believed it was becoming too centralized. Some wanted safety above all else. Others wanted new ways to build AI alongside humans. Rather than fighting those battles internally, they chose to start over. The bigger picture. In just 2 years, OpenAI has indirectly created Anthropic, now one of its biggest competitors, Safe Superintelligence Inc., focused solely on long-term safety. Thinking Machines Lab, built by former leadership and core researchers. Each of these companies represents a different vision of AI's future. The story of OpenAI isn't just about models and products, it's about people. When the people who understand a system best choose to leave and rebuild elsewhere, it tells us that the AI race isn't settled.
Thanks for watching NeuroWire Signal. Wait until you see what's next. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned. The future is signaling.